You are driving down the highway, completely alone, having a passionate, entirely silent argument with someone who isn't there. Then you pull up to a red light, make eye contact with the driver in the next lane, and immediately freeze. We tend to hide this behavior. Culturally, we treat that running internal commentary as a quirk of our social programming, or a habit we should probably try to break. But this narration is more than a quirk. It is the system that allows us to step out of the present moment and organize our lives. Think of your life as a movie. You are the main character acting out the scenes on screen, but you are simultaneously sitting in a recording booth, laying down a real-time director's commentary over the footage as it plays. The strange part is why we do this at all. Every other creature on Earth simply acts in the movie. They live out their lives without needing a continuous voiceover track. That narration serves a highly specific purpose. It is the tool we use to connect what we did yesterday to what we want to achieve tomorrow, separating our mental experience from all other life on the planet. To see how this works, look at how animals experience the world. They live in a state of pure, continuous present. For example, a predator sees movement, locks on, and snaps into motion, reacting entirely to the immediate physical environment. An animal does not stress over a social mistake it made last Tuesday, and it does not plan its weekend schedule. Without the need to manage a long-term past or future, there is no biological need for an inner voice. Human brains operate differently. We possess a unique ability called mental simulation, the capacity to detach our focus from the current physical moment and time travel away from the present. This diagram shows how mental time travel happens. The center dot is the present. Paths outward are the past and future. Your inner voice is a secondary avatar traveling those timelines. This sandbox lets us test variables, failing safely in our heads without physical damage. That inner voice is the mechanism that allows us to detach from the immediate physical world to ensure our future survival. We use this mental simulator constantly. In daily life, this director's voice performs 3 practical tasks. First, problem solving. Speaking aloud forces chaotic thoughts through a narrow channel into a logical sequence. Second, future simulation. The brain builds a mental bridge, testing words' structural weight before risking real-world consequences. Third, past processing. Reversing the sequence highlights flaws, encoding defensive lessons for future conflicts. All 3 of these functions achieve the same goal. Your inner voice is taking raw, messy data from your daily life and organizing it into a coherent narrative. This ongoing narration provides the framework for your personal identity and worldview. Because this voice is constantly running the simulation of your life, you can learn to intentionally manage it. The easiest way to build self-awareness is to notice when your inner voice is talking. Flag the narration mentally once a day, without judging it or trying to silence it. If you get stuck on a frustrating task, try speaking the problem out loud. Moving the thoughts from your internal simulator to your physical vocal cords provides a physical timeline for the brain to follow, shortening the path to a solution. When you feel highly stressed, try referring to yourself by your own name. This diagram shows a tight, vibrating circle, which represents feeling trapped inside a subjective panic. But changing your internal grammar splits that circle, allowing a second viewpoint to observe objectively. This shift transforms the inner voice from a participant in the panic into an objective, supportive coach, bringing us back to the car, or the kitchen, or the shower. The next time you catch yourself muttering alone, drop the embarrassment. You are simply giving directions for your own masterpiece.